games.
Compared to other games that we play, it does feel different.
Oh yeah, and you've got to make sure that it's all set up as well, which that's the thing. We've got to make sure everything is at least set up for it.
Yeah.
But yeah. What should we do now?
I mean, is it Halo Combat Evolved next?
It's Combat Evolved. There's like 10 parts in it, but I know they're very long parts as well. We've got
They are.
10, 15, 11 in there, 11 in there, 10 in there. I still don't know what that is. What is cross game? Okay. The Master Chief Saga. Complete the Saga of Master Chief in one epic playlist. This playlist sort sports co-op. Okay, whatever.
That'd be basically having everything in one really long playlist.
I think so.
Yeah, it would. But yeah, so I'm assuming it's Combat Evolved we have next. Because Reach was the prequel, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Isn't it Reach, Combat Evolved 2?
It's Reach, then
3,
yeah, 4,
ODST.
3, yep, then 4.
Then 4, and then
5.
Guardians as well.
Yeah.
I've never played ODST 2, ODST 4 or 5.
Right, you know one thing before anything else? I just want to check. We was on about it earlier in this current stream that we're doing now. Halo Reach. Is it free for free or is it Bungie that made that?
I will consult with an expert.
Is it Google?
No. Maybe.
It was Bungie. Oh, this must have been this must have been their last game.
This was 2010.
2010, 10 years old, man. Wow.
And it felt it in some respects.
I like to say that. So, one thing that we know is that Reach was Bungie's last Halo game.
Yep.
So, Halo 1, 2, and 3 are definitely older than 2010.
Well, Halo Combat Evolved is 2001.
Yeah. I think ODST was first game, wasn't it?
I don't know.
What is ODST?
ODST is like a spin-off of 3, I think. But I never played it.
Oh no, ODST was Bungie as well. Oh, okay. So if we went in order of the games coming out, it was Combat Evolved 2, 3 ODST, and then Reach.
Yeah.
4 was 343's first game. Yeah.
And then 5 must have been what, 2015, 2016?
Something like that. I think it came out. It was definitely an Xbox One game, that's for sure.
Yeah, but it was quite early on, wasn't it?
I'm thinking 2014 for some reason. Because I think it wasn't a launch game. It was 2015.
Thank you.
Yeah, October 2015. Nice. I mean, why have I got a feeling that Halo 5 was actually supposed to be a launch game for the One?
It probably was.
And then it got delayed. I mean, Halo. The only game that actually managed to get as a launch game was the first one. Alright, I want to question you about something, mate. So we were always on about, like, with gaming platforms, they have like a mascot themselves. Of course, you've got Mario for Nintendo. Sega's got Sonic, of course. You could argue with PlayStation, maybe Crash Bandicoot, something like that. It would be Sackboy now, wouldn't it? If anything. Do you feel like Master Chief is Xbox's mascot anymore?
I wouldn't I don't know what would be anymore, but I wouldn't say so.
No.
Not nowadays, anyway. I think because there's been such a gap since the last Halo game,
Mm. Well,
it's not in
it's
the
gonna be at
forefront
least
of
6 years, isn't it? The next one.
yeah. But it's just it does feel like Halo's almost slipped back from what it once was.
Mm.
Because at one point it was probably one of the biggest series out there, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well,
Especially
yeah,
shooters.
definitely. It revolutionized first person.
But nowadays you're looking at it's probably behind Call of Duty in terms of popularity.
Um.
I mean, I
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
Call of Duty has a lot of people
No.
that's
I
really
would say.
against it, but in
Yeah.
terms of the amount of people who play it,
But I think with Call of Duty, you've got to go with them. They bring out a new game every year. I think that's
Yeah,
the only
no,
reason
absolutely.
why that is there. It's like, I mean, if we had a Halo game out every year, I think.
oh, they'd be terrible.
Oh yeah, of course it would be. Um, I mean, okay, I'll give Cold War. I did play its multiplayer during the alpha, and it.
Mhm.
But then again, this is the thing that I said when I was doing that one shot of it. It's if you know how Call of Duty plays, you've played Call of Duty.
It's just a Call of Duty game, yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, there's not really much that they could do differently. It's not that they can't do anything differently. They can do that. It's just they don't.
Well, that's because it's a tried and tested formula, which, let's face it, they have so many people that play it as it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it has its issues, but people keep playing it anyway.
Well, it's like us arguing for things like FIFA and stuff like that. Why bring out a new game every year? It's because people buy
Because
it.
they make the money.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they'll always make the money. They make so much money off of people buying like FIFA points and things that it makes it more than worth it. Like they could probably put the game on sale for like 10 quid
Yeah.
immediately on release and they'd still make profits off of the FIFA coins.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, you'd say about give it soon. There probably won't be, but
I know. But in
but
the current world,
they do.
would make
Yeah.
they make so much money out of that.
Well, that's it. The thing is, they're making the money from that. It's like even with that, this is why Fortnite is so big. Well, not as big as it was.
I think it went past its peak, didn't it?
I think it went
It's
past.
still there, but it is starting to decline.
I think Fortnite passed its peak when Season 2 came out.
Hmm.
And I think once
Which one was season 2? Was that when they did the big?
Yeah, when they had the black hole and everyone who didn't like Fortnite thought, yay, it's dead, but we knew it wasn't dead. It still had a black hole there.
I think that was slightly after the peak. I think the peak was slightly before that.
I think
But that was their way of trying to prolong,
yeah.
not death, but you know what I mean, prolong their life just that little bit longer.
Yeah, and now they just argue with Apple.
Well, you don't really hear a huge amount of people talking about it now.
No.
Like, I know still an awful lot of people play it, but it's not quite.
I think, but then again, what would I would say at the moment we haven't got that one game which I would say is causing
Xbox through and through.
Yeah, it's Xbox through and through. I think they've got multiple games which you would picture as Xbox, but I think this is just how Microsoft's mindset has always been. Is that it's like I would say one of my favorite games on Xbox as one of their exclusives at the moment is Sea of Thieves still.
Yeah.
But again, I won't count that as its flagship because I know that it's not.
They don't really push it.
No, I think if anything, close enough where they do kind of push it more merchandise wise, and it's technically they didn't make it; they just bought it. I would say it's Minecraft.
Yeah.
Which
That's because Minecraft, I think, is one of the most recognizable brands for what, the last 10 years or so?
Yeah, definitely.
It must have been around nearly 10 years by now.
Well, to a point that they're on they're on Smash Brothers, mate.
Yeah.
Which I'm looking forward to that. I actually do want to see what it's like playing as Steve or Alex on Smash Bros. But yeah, I think I'm trying to think. Even so, we're going to date this now. This is probably what are we on? I think we're about an hour, nearly 2 hours into this or something like that at the moment.
Yeah, about that.
So I think by the time this final episode comes out for the Reach series, at least, I think we'll be about maybe 2 weeks away from the Xbox Series X release.
Possibly, yeah.
And I'm gonna say this now. I really don't know from at this point what games are actually coming out launch-wise for Xbox.
Are we talking like exclusive or just generally?
I'm talking about exclusive.
I actually don't know.
Because their exclusive was supposed to be Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they've got a lot of smart delivery games. I think anything Ubisoft at the moment is going to be smart delivery. I think Watch Dogs Legion comes out at the end of this month.
Yeah.
Which I'm looking forward to that. I've been looking forward to that quite a while, actually.
I've never got into Watch Dogs. I bought the second one because it had like the complete edition for like 15 quid.
Yeah,
but I haven't got around to starting it yet.
Yeah. I'm like that with Dishonored. I know. Do you know what game I'm like that at the moment? And I've just looked at my shelf now because it's still in its cellophane packaging. Death Stranding.
I think that was one of the games that had such high hopes about it, and then it just never.
I think it wasn't the game that had high hopes. It was who was making the game.
Yeah, but obviously when it was then in development, it was being made out to be like the next massive thing.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, definitely. But then it's when you start to see more and more of it, you realise, actually, this is just
a bit weird.
This is FedEx the game, isn't it? But I don't know. It's definitely a game that I will play, but I don't know when. I might play it when I've got my PS5, actually. I've got a feeling that is going to be one of those games that you can play on the PlayStation 5.
Possibly. I don't actually know on that one.
Have you pre-ordered any of them yet?
I haven't. I'm probably not going to go PlayStation because I just don't play PlayStation enough.
Well, we've been, as a community, we've been more Xbox branded anyway, haven't we?
We have, but that's the thing, that I have a PS4.
Same here.
But I never use it, so it's just.
I think I've used it more this year than I have for the past couple of years. But I think it's because I've played Final Fantasy, of course, is one game that I've played, and the Call of Duty multiplayer was on that, the alpha.
Yeah.
But I think actually I think I've balanced out my gaming, as in how playing it over console-wise. Because I think I've definitely done a lot of Switch stuff, and I think that has helped a lot because Nintendo has let us stream stuff now, including Mario. I don't know how
things have changed.
Yeah, things have changed. PC I've played quite a bit, but I think it is because I've got the Xbox Games Pass. I think that's the reason why I've played a bit more on my PC. Yeah. PlayStation 4,
which is a really good deal, to be fair.
Yeah, PlayStation 4 because of Final Fantasy 7. I've still got. I know I've just passed halfway in that at the moment, and it's just oh god, there is quite a lot to go through on that still. And Xbox, I feel like I've played more Xbox on the PC than on using the Xbox itself.
Yeah.
But then again, I think it's because a lot of the games that are on Game Pass usually are on PC as well. I think there's only one or two. It's like both sides.
That's what they're trying to do, isn't it? They're trying to make it so you can carry them both across, sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I'm kind of sad that I'm not able to use that xCloud. stuff. That would have been fun to try out. But then, again, November 10th, we're going to get EA Play included.
Yep.
And
Which, to be honest, I've always had anyway, because it's one of those things that,
it's just one
even
less payment for us.
It is. It's literally just one less thing to come up with. But it was, what, 20 quid a year before?
I don't know, I paid it monthly, I think.
I paid it yearly and it was like 20 quid for a year.
But then
Which,
again,
when you think about 20 quid for an entire year, it's just... It's nothing, basically.
yeah, I mean, it's nothing, and you get quite a lot of their games on there.
Nearly 100 games that are in their vault. You get free trials on all their games, and you get money off on all their games. So,
well, I've got FIFA 21 downloaded at the moment, the trial of it, and if it's anything like I was with FIFA 20, I'm not going to end up buying that game because I'm going to have it on EA. I never used the 10 months.
I was an idiot with FIFA 20 of the fact that I kept waiting, thinking it was going to go onto EA Play, and it never did.
It did.
It was in a sale. I know. Hear me out. It went into a sale, down in price an awful lot, so I bought it thinking, it might never go on. The very next day, it was on. The very next day. But they hadn't announced it, so it was just a total...
This is the thing, mate.
That's why it was in the sale.
This is the thing. You know they're going to.
I know, but I just kept thinking that, it was either, it may happen in like 2 months' time.
Yeah.
I may as well enjoy it now while it's in the sale, but no, I already said very next day.
Can I just make something clear about the EA Play stuff as well?
Of course you can.
So, we said that it's coming out on November 10th. It's going to be part of the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Of course, the new consoles will have access to it, the X and S, which I want to talk about the S because I've not spoken to anyone on the Crave Your Game side fully about these kind of things at the moment. But it is also going to be available on PC, but it's not going to be November the 10th on the PC. They're just saying December for the PC at the moment.
Just fair enough.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm looking forward to more when it comes out onto the PC itself. Because there is one particular game that I do... It's like a guilty pleasure, I would say.
Sims?
Yes, Sims for the PC.
I know you too well.
Yeah, well, how long have we... I haven't done a Meet the Cravers series for a while. And I'd rather do it on PC because it's just so much easier to control.
It is meant for...
It is meant for PC,
I think, more. Because I play it through the Xbox, but it's never quite the same.
I mean, you can use mouse and keyboard on the Xbox now. But it's not the same.
No.
No. Anyway, like I wanted to ask you about. So, Xbox Series X. I'm going to say this now. Yes, that is definitely... That's the next gen. That is simple enough. That is next gen. We've seen a lot of compares between the Xbox One and the Xbox One X and the Series X. You can tell there's a lot of difference between them power-wise.
Yeah.
The S.
It's like the middle ground, isn't it?
No, I wouldn't say it's even a middle ground. I mean, yes, okay, you get to play Series X games on it. But is it really worth... Is there any point of that? I mean, with PlayStations, it kind of makes sense. You're paying £90 less for what is basically the same thing without a disc drive. Yeah. What Xbox has done is pretty much said, well, this is an Xbox One X, and but you can play their games, and we're going to charge you 250 quid for it.
So it's basically the price of a normal Xbox One, though, isn't it? 250, pretty much.
Yeah, but I don't see the. I can already. I've got an idea of what the market is for it. It is for those who don't have an Xbox at all.
Yeah.
But
Also, it's more with the budget sort of.
Yeah, I would say at the moment you've got more chance of getting an S. You can still get S's on pre-order. X's you got no chance, but S's you can still get pre-ordered.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I think it just bugs me a little bit because this is what we're on about with games that are exclusive onto the Xbox Series X at the moment. I don't think there is any games at the moment coming out for that, which isn't already going to be coming out for the Xbox One.
Well, no, I doubt it, but it was the same when it was the Xbox One coming out. There wasn't a huge amount of games that came out exclusive without going previous gen, because even for a while afterwards, there was still like games regularly coming out on 360.
Yeah. But
I reckon it'll be a good year or two before it actually phases out.
No, of course. I think the first game that we're going to probably get that is going to be Halo Ultimate, Infinite.
Yeah.
That I think they've already announced that's going to be an Xbox One X already.
I'm sure there was something else as well they said was going to be. I can't remember what it was.
Hanksy's asking what's next. What do you want to do next? Do you want to do the first chapter, or do you want to play something else for a minute? For a bit.
We could do the first chapter. Sorry, are we keeping people waiting?
I think we've ended up talking about gaming.
We've been rattling on now for like 20 minutes.
This is what happens when we talk about games.
Is this even going to make the video at this point?
We probably might. We'll probably do it like as
we could make a whole episode just of our rambling, to be fair.
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, we've done that. It's called a podcast, mate.
And it went very well.
Yeah, I've not long released one last week, didn't I? Where it was me basically rambling.
I did see that actually.
I felt that was nice. I like that. I miss those kind of things where you just can sit, chill, and talk.
And here we are doing it again anyway.
Yeah. We miss these moments. Let's just talk gaming.
This has definitely been a while.
Yeah, it has. And I won't mind doing stuff like that again. But once
we should probably start. Yeah, we are starting. I was thinking
we are
starting
again now.
Grumpy.
Yeah, but yeah.
Who is it that's getting grumpy with this?
Yeah, lol. Was it as good as the Lost Podcast? We do not talk about the Lost Podcast. Oh God, no.
Was that the one when someone was drunk?
It's more embarrassing because that was episode 13. Oh yeah, that.
You've killed GD.
Oh yeah, that. Okay, if people don't know what the Lost Podcast is, it was I think it was episode 13 that we did of the CTG podcast. It was
many moons ago.
Yeah, oh God, yeah. I think
before I was even in CTG.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it was.
And I've been in CTG for what, nearly 5 years now.
It was before we actually did the podcast live.
We made a blind
as well.
jump. How did they?
And we had one person who was part of CTG. He's no longer part of CTG anymore. And of course, he was nervous of being on the podcast, so he ended up having probably a bit too much to drink. To try and a bit of Dutch courage, I think, more than just a bit though. And I think it is the only podcast I did where I purposely had a break in between it, so I could, and I did do this, go downstairs and literally hit my head on the wall.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship
guy
back
apologised
up to
at the end
I want everyone at their
but we ended up lying to the guy, and we ended up saying that we lost the footage. And it was basically we wasn't able to get it sorted out. And yeah, the one episode, I think it is actually on YouTube somewhere if it's still there, or it might be in private still.
We've hid it somewhere.
It's somewhere. I've got it. It must be somewhere. It's somewhere on our channel. It's just that it is hidden. It's hidden.
In amongst however many videos.
Oh yes. That's how it works. You basically put a video out every day of the week. and it just buries down this lost episode.
You heard the lady. Move like
Look
you
at the
got a
difference in
purpose.
graphics from Reach to this, though. Jesus.
This is not a drill.
I mean, this is
Isn't there the button on this one to switch it between like original and
yeah, there is,
upgraded
but I
graphics?
don't remember what the button is.
Well, it's probably different for both of us, to be fair.
I don't want to press anything while we're talking.
I don't mean to press anything at the moment.
Sir, yes,
Oh yeah, you can. You can press options.
Damn right I am. Double it out. Double time.
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and
I'm actually going
internal
to
contact.
accidentally press it, and I'm not going to notice.
All you green.
Oh,
You will notice.
I might have skipped some stuff. Wait a minute, is that both of us?
Yes.
Come on, we've got to get the hell out of here.
It's for me. It's
It's the back button.
button.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh, God. Look at how different it is.
Oh wow.
Like, look
So
at
it's
the
a
amount
better-
of extra colours.
Yeah, this is actually Halo Infinite. We're getting an early copy of it. Someone find Craig. Oh God, it's been inverted. 1 second. I can't play inverted.
Your controls weird, are they?
Yeah.
What gaming was like in 2001.
I don't give a damn what it was like.
I don't remember 2001 very well.
No. Is it? That's better. Are you still in old view?
No, I went to new. I'm alternating between the two.
Yeah, let's go back to new view. There we go. That's a little.
It's much more colourful in new view. To be fair. Look at all the different shades. And...
This is what happens when you put Halo on a budget.
I think though back in 2001 there just wasn't as much. Graphics were
I mean,
not as important. That's the wrong word, but they weren't as.
Yeah, we've got to say that this was on the original Xbox.
Yeah. Well, I was 5 when this came out.
I
know.
have been
That makes you feel old.
12 or 13. No,
This was
was it?
2001.
This was 2001. It depends on when 2000. So I would have been 13, 14. Oh, I did not cause that. Oh, look at that. It's quite.
Look at it in the old style view. Look at how different it looks.
Wow! That thing's gonna burn us. Yeah. How do I crouch?
For me, it's B.
If I'm a light. Oh, it's the left button. Left stick in. Wait. We haven't been given a weapon yet, that's why.
No, we have to keep running.
1 minute, I like this. Nice suit. Bad suit. Nice suit. Oh, look at the bridge button on the thing, mate.
It just zooms in the old view. Wait, this guy here, he grows a beard
Does he?
when you're in old view.
Oh God, yeah, he does. He's got a little goatee.
His head changes colour. His head gets bigger.
His head changes shape.
It's a totally different face.
I know.
Not even similar.
Who are you?
We might be not taking this seriously enough, GD.
What gave that away when we were supposed to be going through a
We had
sunset?
we had a 20-minute long conversation and now just keep laughing at the game.
I mean, it'd be interesting to see what out as I hit my mic. I just realised we do not have a weapon.
We literally. Oh, the door's over here.
Can't we just wait until one of these guys die? It's not gruesome, it's a fact.
There's a few bodies in here.
Yeah, none of them have weapons.
No.
That's why they died. For a place that is literally a military base, why have we not been given a weapon yet?
Captain Keyes is waiting for us, sir.
I'm happy that he's waiting for us, but give us a weapon.
Found him.
If he gives me a pistol, I'm gonna punch him.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well.
Cortana did her best, but we never really had a
God,
chance.
this is in
A
the
dozen
good
Covenant
view as
superior
well.
battleships against
I
a
know,
single
that's what I mean.
cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3. Make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving. Yeah.
My helmet is very
So you
shiny.
did miss me.
Report!
It must have been one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Ma'am, fire control for the main
Why is she
command
smiling
offline.
about it?
Captain, the cannon was my last defensive option.
Very happy
Alright.
about it.
I'm
It must
initiating
be an
code
antimatter
protocol
charge.
Article 2. We're
Good.
abandoning the Autumn. That means you too,
Excellent.
Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
In a manner of speaking.
Well, I like
The
his pipe.
object we found, I'm going to try and land the Autumn on it.
With all due respect.
I just
this
never
war has
realised how
enough
ridiculous
dead
this
here.
game is from the start.
I appreciate your concern.
It's a little
Cortana,
bit,
but it's not to me. Protocol is clear.
Don't mind me,
Destruction
I have
or
a
capture
pipe
the shipboard AI
of
is
the ship's
absolutely
going down, but
unacceptable. That means
as long as I've got my smokes, I'm okay.
lock in a selection of emergency landing zones, upload them to my neural
I say
links,
smokes, this
and
is
then sort
actually
yourself
one of those
out.
vape pens. We are in the
Aye,
future,
aye,
of
sir.
course.
Yeah.
which is where
Yes,
you
if
come
you're
in.
wondering, yes, it's
Get
tutti
Cortana
frutti
off
flavour.
the ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployment, weapons research, Earth.
I understand.
I don't, is that like Reach?
The Autumn will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing.
It's
sequence.
literally we have to run away with an AI again.
But I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final approach.
He really likes that
Excellent
tutti
work.
frutti vape.
Thank you.
I was mid drink of water then and I nearly did a spit take.
Sorry. There you go.
Good
It is
luck.
on a floppy disk. This is this is the
From the
future.
future.
I'll put it in my head.
Your architecture
Welcome
isn't
to
much
virtual
different from the
reality.
Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
I don't keep it low. so
Oh, God.
you find ammo as you go.
Look at the switching.
Look at him. Oh, look at
Where is
him.
Where is he going in such a rush?
1 second, 1 second. Look at the captain guy here.
Master Chief.
I know.
Serious. Old. Serious. Old. It's like switching between the dark side and...
Did you see this guy over here that was just hopping across the room for a little while?
No? Has he gone that way?
Just came sprinting across.
Can I just say, they still haven't given us a weapon.
There's an incoming message over here. I'm going to use the terminal.
Oh, don't worry, mate. On my view, there's no message. We're fine.
We need to get going, Chief. We need to get off the ship before it's completely overrun by
04465. I can't read that quickly.
What's up?
By order of the Ecumine Council, proximity to... Oh, I got an achievement.
Oh!
Activate Terminal 1 on the Pillar of Autumn.
Oh, yeah!
You're welcome.
Nice.
By order of Ecumen Council's proximity to Installation 04 is forbidden.
Oh, there's a countdown. It's got 26 seconds on it.
Unpleasant
Are we
countermeasures.
gonna die?
I must insist that you immediately change course and return to a minimum safe distance of 1 light year.
I like that he thinks that we
This
need
has
to be
served
1
as
light
your
year
one
away.
and final warning.
It,
I have activated
The-
defensive systems, and you now
It does
have 30
understand how long a
seconds to
light year
return
is,
to the
right?
Minimum safe distance of. Wait. Curious.
oh. I think it's looking into
Okay.
our science.
Curious indeed, after all these years. Greetings, humans, and welcome to Installation 04. Ignore prior warnings, and please continue.
I think it
I
wants
have
us to
disabled
visit its
defensive
planet.
systems to allow your
Great.
I know.
entry, but you must not exit your ship once you have arrived at the designated landing center. This reef contains significant
Oh, it's,
dangers, and even with your assumed legacy,
Oh, I can't think of the name of the
I must
thing.
verify the presence and pitch of your gauge before
The
allowing
navigator
full
type
access.
thing.
Yeah, the
Much to
little
discuss, humans.
orby.
I have been away far too
I
long.
call him Wheatley, Halo Edition.
You have been away far too long.
Is that Portal?
Yep. Just saying, it would be better if it had Stephen Merchant's voice.
Okay, that's that done.
Yep.
I mean, the open doors are this way, so I'm assuming it's this way.
Oh!
Got a gun.
Oh, I'm sorry! Oh, God, I just shot him in the face. I'm gonna say the grunts look
Those Marines could
better
use some help, Chief. Do what you do best.
overview.
Careful, it could be anywhere.
Anything else around here? You're right over there.
Yep, we're fine.
Cool. As long as no one's dying yet.
I mean,
Apart
the
from the
enemies are.
usual. I would have thought they would have given us a bit of a better fight. Oh, it's giving me another one.
Oh, I'll tell you what, they stand out a lot better in old style view.
Yeah, but everything seems so bland.
It does, but that's why they stand out so much. Because they're very colourful.
Oh yeah. They are very colourful. 1 minute, I just realised something. Where are you, Matt?
Right next to you.
This guy here. New
Yep.
view, pants, old
Yep.
view, no pants. Pants,
Ooh.
no pants. Pants, no pants.
Letting the air in the old view.
I know. God, they were very risky back then, didn't they?
So this is where we came from. Okay, so yes, I'm assuming we want this corridor here, the one that says airlock. It gets slightly smaller in new view.
I didn't kill this one.
I killed that one.
Oh, okay. Wait, was he running away?
No.
Oh. What the hell?
I definitely don't kill people when they're back turned.
Nothing over here.
Yeah, you got to make staring dead in the eyes while you're doing it.
Lag.
Oh. Say me out.
There we go, my connection was a bit ropey then.
Dead body? More dead bodies?
That went well.
We'll see oh, shoot.
Did you die?
Maybe. Oh, view.
I'm alive, but it hasn't told me you've died, which is the problem. So in this one, it doesn't look like it comes up telling me if you've died, so you'll have to actually tell me.
Yeah, that's fair enough. What's down here?
I was going to say.
Oh, this is the ship that they came in. What are these
Using
things?
our
Oh,
lifeboat airlocks to
overshield.
catch their boarding craft. We go out and they come in. Clever bastards.
Let's keep going. Fuck off, I forgot how to shoot grenades.
Tell you what, this pistol is amazing in this game.
What, the pistol?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've lost my pistol.
I know, I think I nicked all your ammo for it earlier.
At least it's being used. Oh, that's gonna keep me entertained for a bit, innit?
What?
Oh, if you knew you.
It is so different though, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh, what? I just got all out of bubblegum. Collect 1,000 campaign on playlist. Medals.
Nice. Gruntageddon. Kill 1,000 grunts.
Oh, that's how I turn it. Don't forget, torches on. Turn it off.
Pardon?
If you've got your torch on, you've got to turn it off.
I don't know if I have it on or not.
It
I'll
should
see
be a
it.
bar underneath your health and
No, I
shield.
don't.
Oh, he died. Well, he's still alive. That works so well.
That was a loud thud.
Oh. That's a dead body flying out at me. Oh, we've got more overshields in here.
Good, because I just have all of mine.
I still have some left.
I'm gonna help you with that.
Not really.
Oh wow, look at this in old view.
I just was going to. Oh.
Basically, anything that looks remotely good, have a look at it in old view and see what it looks like.
It's like they basically put more images on it. That's what they did. I had a punch off.
Give you your help.
No problem. I shot.
Ow, another one.
You're doing alright. Yeah, we're Halo. We're not Halo, but you know what I'm on about. We're Master Chief, the masters of punch.
Look at how health changes in New View Old View.
Oh god, yeah, H to plus. I wonder why no plus anymore.
All remaining crew and op
Yeah.
personnel, hit the lifeboat.
Wait, did they have the power to use H now? No, it's good when they added it.
Maybe
extra
the
letter.
cross is like Red
Covenant,
Cross or something.
on the landing above
claimed
us.
it.
Yeah, then they wouldn't have allowed it in this one, would they?
I don't know, but obviously it could have been like a more recent, like WWE for example, or the WWF. Like going back in time, there's still like the WWF advertising, and despite it being WWE now.
Oh no, yeah, they blanked it. No, they blanked it now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. If you ever go, especially for WWE, they actually blank the logo in the bottom corner now. And even when it's on the mics itself, they blur it out.
Wow. That must take ages.
They've got the money to do it.
Didi, where are you? I want you to come see this room.
1 second, I'm still shooting things. Which room are we looking into?
Where are you?
Oh, there you are.
We're here. I know there's still someone shooting at you.
Oh, look
Room
at
at the end of the corridor.
Oh my god, look at all the... Someone's got all this grape juice.
There's not. No, there's not. If you
Oh
look
wait,
at the
one
overview, it's not
there?
here.
What the...
Dun dun dun.
Wow.
No, but look at the difference in this room here. This room dark spooky, or
Oh my god, look at those boxes.
oh, there's a grunt there.
Oh, they spark. We're supposed to be going this way as well.
Yeah, I know. I really like the look of the dark spooky room. That stuck me. Oh no, I didn't. I got lucky.
Just making sure.
I think we both threw a grenade there, didn't we?
Actually, I didn't. I just watched. I've still got 4 grenades.
Oh!
Dude, what the hell?
Tell you what, I think it looked better out the window in the old view.
Yeah, I mean, you've got
Like, yeah, the stars don't look as good, but the planet looks
really nice.
more impressive.
The life pods are
Oh,
launching.
that
We should
didn't
hurry.
Oh yeah, no, that looks a little bit...
The Covenant are destroying the life pods. They really don't want us on that ring.
It's weird not having the health across the top of the screen.
this.
Warning, blast doors closing.
Maintenance. Life pods.
We have to use
I was
the ship's
expecting more
maintenance
death
access
around here.
ways. Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an
There you
opening.
go, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh,
I wonder where we're supposed to go.
no! I just lost my pistol.
Oh, it goes
This is something
really
from
good.
Alien.
Alien wishes. Oh, that did not help.
I can't tell which of us just got.
I think I don't know, but I killed somebody.
Keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
He did.
Well, that went crazy.
I threw a lot of grenades.
I know, one of them hit me.
You'll be fine.
Okay, so this is where we. I'm imagining this is where we were. So we want to do this.
Your
I'm
controller
assuming
really
so.
hates it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't like this game very much.
What's up?
Wait, are we supposed to go this way? Or are we
think
going the
so.
wrong way?
I don't know, I haven't got my torch on. There we go, that might work. I'm thinking we're going this way.
No, I think this is the way we were earlier.
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah.
god, that vibration.
Oh hey,
Is it this way?
is it this way? I think it's this way.
Ah,
Yeah,
well,
there's something
that
down
looks
here, yeah.
It looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you napping.
Oh, they figured out
Hello?
we're over here. They do know the glass is bulletproof, right?
GD, come back here quickly.
Yeah?
So you see all this pretty, you know, like all the fancy
What's it?
behind you. No, behind you on the wall.
Oh, yeah?
Look at it in old view.
Oh. Feels like we're in 1960s Star Trek.
It does.
This is what we thought the future was going to look like. Then we realised we had already passed that in the 2000s.
Well, floppy disk is already pretty much gone by mid-2000s, right?
Not the ones where you
Probably
basically
could-
slot into the back of your heads, no.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still in use on a daily basis.
Yeah, definitely. Well, how else are we supposed to keep our memories straight? Do.
Sorry for all the vibrations. My
That's
controller is having a fun time with this.
You look lost.
It morphed me to you, so I didn't actually know where I was.
Uh-oh.
Back up, back up! You nearly got me killed.
Nearly is a
blocked the entire
strong
corridor.
word.
You blocked the doorway. As a grunt was sprinting around with a grenade stuck to it.
Did you survive?
This vibration is terrible. Yeah, I'm alive.
Then don't complain. It could be
Sorry, I
worse.
might be
I could
soldiering in a
be.
head there.
I don't know how much more abuse you want
I don't mind because like I said I'm quite lost. I'll tell you what.
I don't think we're allowed through this way. I think we have to go further down the corridor.
I think we've got a thing to wrong turn. I think it's this way. Yes. Through here.
There is a lot of explosions in this game. Nay.
Yeah, they were.
We're allowed over? We are allowed over.
Miss.
One last lifeboat. Quickly, get aboard before it launches.
Wait, what was going on? That's not good. We're not supposed to be in lifeboats in space.
Now would be a very good time to leave.
Shut up! This is what happens when we share someone else in on Earth.
Yeah. Rather than just the two of us.
I know, it's
Bad
weird.
enough.
She's a bit more,
We're gonna make it, aren't
she's
we?
a bit more,
I
yeah,
don't
she's
wanna
more
die
focused
out
on the
here.
goal, isn't she?
Look,
looks over and just realised there's nobody in the seat.
Yeah.
We completely missed the ring.
I knew it. The Autumn's accelerating. Keys is going in manual.
Watch us.
Heads up, everyone. This is it. We're entering the ring's atmosphere in 5.
4, 3, 2.
Sure you wouldn't rather
one.
take a seat?
We'll be fine.
I think we
If I
miscounted.
still had fingers, they'd be crossed.
And everyone on the ship survived.